So good morning, another founder in car, and today we will discuss whether winter tires are really winter tires, because in the Netherlands the winters are quite soft lately, so we don't have extreme temperatures that much anymore, or are they also serving another purpose? Well, first off, it depends a little bit how much you travel and also the limits that you're seeking for your car. But in my opinion, a winter tire still has its benefits. So especially if you need extreme grip under wintry conditions, but as mentioned in the introduction, that is not so much the case anymore. But they also are quite good at getting water away from your tires, so optimize the contact patch under colder conditions but also wetter conditions, and oftentimes those two intertwine. So in the summer period we have an absence of rain normally, whereas in the winter period and autumn period as well, oftentimes we have extremely much water coming down, so a lot of rain. And then a tire will help that is getting the rain towards the outer regions of the tire, so getting it away from your contact pads and thereby optimizing the contact pads that you have, so thereby optimizing grip and also optimizing your braking distance, etc. So there could be a role there, but it becomes slimmer and slimmer. A lot of people are now traveling on all-weather, all-season tires, and those tires, I think for a medium climate as we have in the Netherlands, this might be the best bet, especially if you're not performance minded. If you are performance minded, then a good performance summer tire, good performance winter tire is the best. And you might save on by just getting one set of tires, all weather tires, all season tires. But if you drive it hard, then your limits will be earlier. And especially if you have to brake hard then, or cut through a corner at a higher speed, it will be a bigger chance of getting into an accident. And also if someone before you makes an emergency braking system and it was not in your peripheral view, so for example you come to a corner and then you drive 120 kilometers an hour and then all of a sudden everything is completely stopped, then you're glad that you have the best grip and you can then prevent that accident. And if so, you will save far more than that additional set of tires. Another thing to take into consideration, if you swap the tires, of course the original tires will not dissolve, they will not wear and tear anymore because you have different tires on. Also it is time to inspect your tires, so you can have inspection, see if there's something wrong with the tires, and also get out the debris. Could be glass, could be stone, could be a little bit of metal, something like that, sticks. And that makes the tires for the next season a lot better. And then you have the additional cost of swapping the tires, but it can also be minimized to a degree if you're able to have two sets of rims, so one winter set and one summer set. That's the best way to go about. However, you need some additional storage, but that additional storage is also needed for the tires. And why is that? Because the outer dimension does not change. If it's on a rim or just a tire on itself, it does not change. The only thing that you could say is that if you have only the tires, you can put something inside the stack of tires, whereas with the rims attached in the inside you cannot. So that's something to take into consideration. But of course that takes some additional cost. There is however one trend that really shifts the cost benefits towards all season tires, and that's the TPMS sensors, so the tire pressure monitoring system. And why is that? If you have to put it in 2 sets of tires, rims, etc., this will be far more costly. You can also choose not to do this, but the drawback of not doing that is that you will lose support computer functionality in many cars. So one, you get a little bit of a dot that always reminds you that your TPMS needs to be installed. And the other thing is that you normally you can swap, especially for example the Suzuki Swift Sport, this as a small board computer between the RPM gauge and the speed gauge, and you will lose that functionality completely. So for example, this gives you indication of fuel consumption, also an indication of other factors. Perhaps range is still intact, I hope so, but it limits the fun that you have in the wintry conditions, in my opinion, because you have to be a little bit more wary and you constantly get that note that you need to put the tire pressure monitoring system in place. If you're not doing that, I thought, yeah, of course, why would you have double the cost of the TPMS sensors, which are quite costly? It's just for a very short period of time, and that it is. But the benefit, however, small benefit, that if you constantly have that note in your screen, you will not drive too long with your winter set, because you're glad that you can move to the summer set again. Found my car out.